Oh, hello there. Welcome back. It's like when you're in a bar and you lock eyes with someone across the room. Yo, bro, I think that guy over there's been making eyes at you. Oh. Hello there, I am the infamous little Kumquat, Josie Pestle, and there's just something in the air today. Or maybe the tea. Okay, now in today's episode, I'm gonna be looking at another show. It's gonna be... Drumroll, please! Oh, right. Forgot there was no one else here. I'm alone. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Now, I've never done a review like this because this is kind of going to be my first sort of negative review, as it were. Because to summarize this show in one word, kind of bad. Okay, that was 2 words. Anyways, I was too lazy to come up with my own summary, so I turned to the almighty God, Google. To quote said Google, "For years, Patty was overweight, which caused her to be bullied, ignored, and underestimated by the people around her. But she is now thin and seeking revenge against those who ever made her feel bad about herself through fat shaming. Enter Bob Armstrong, a disgraced attorney with a passion for coaching beauty pageant contestants. As one of the only people who sees Patty's potential, he takes her under his wing, first as a legal client, and then as a pageant contestant. Bob hopes to coach Patty to the top of the pageant game, but he and his wife, Coralie, have no idea how deep her rage goes, or how far she will go to exact revenge on the people she feels have wronged her." Now, if just from that you couldn't tell how bad this show is, be patient. By the end of this, you will. In my experience, this show is like every middle school relationship. It isn't totally real. You give it all you got, and it gives you nothing in return except for stress and pain. And once you realize this, you give up on it fast. You be sitting at the table like, "Check, please," but then the waiter comes over and handcuffs you to the chair and is like, "No." On to the entertainment factor. What specifically makes this show so bad? Number 1, the plot. The plot is just so all over the place. I mean, it starts out as an innocent girl who gets skinny, wants to flaunt it kind of show, I guess, and soon you're watching murder. Like, literal murder. Like, pageant girls with southern accents murdering each other. Okay, Netflix. Okay. 2, the characters. Now, the characters may be the one good thing in the show. I mean, they're not all winners, but some of them are genuinely cool. Others are ironically cool. Some are psycho. And others are shallow and not very well developed. 3. There is no 3. All this show is murder and some subpar drama. And for that, I'm giving it an entertainment rating of 2.5 out of 5 stars. Next. Well, first off, a lot of people think the show promotes fat shaming and disordered eating, so a lot of people have called for its removal off of Netflix simply for that. Other people think the way the issue of eating disorders are presented in the show is haunting and actually, for some, very relatable. Beyond that, there are also themes of LGBTQ+ content that, while isn't explored in total detail and scrutiny, there are many characters in the show that question their sexuality, and their questions don't ever necessarily get resolved, which, if you ask me, is fairly realistic. The show does present a lot about not labeling people's sexuality based on assumptions, which obviously is quite positive. So, to summarize, factoring in my takes on everything, I'm giving the morality factor on this show a 4.5 out of 5 stars. How this show has affected the almighty kumquat that is me. Well, this show has given me a new perspective on body shaming, not just for myself, but for everyone around me. It is a controversial message, but I choose to go on the light side. And while we're still on this section, I would like to answer the almighty question. Besides the message, if this show is so bad, why did I watch all of it? Well, did you ever wonder what Dance Moms would be like if it was scripted and crazy? Oh, wait, that is Dance Moms. Sorry. Did you ever wonder what Dance Moms would be like with murder and slightly more fiction? Well, this is it, folks. And while that is tragic, the waiter handcuffed me there. It wasn't my fault. I was not in control. In all, the rating actually comes out to a total of 3.5 out of 5 stars. So, give or take. I recommend this show to fans of Dance Moms, no cap. Also, I guess fans of teen content, LGBTQ plus content. Some people might actually enjoy the show simply for that reason. I guess dark comedy, because that's what the show is labeled as. And masochists, who want to be tortured with a nice old terrible show. And there you have it, folks, the show that was rated the number 2 worst Netflix show by multiple sources, including Miss Mojo. Huh, that rhymed. I'm a genius. No, I'm not. Anyway, and I hope to see you next time for another terrible video. Peace.